Never ask a woman her age, a man his salary, or a German company what they were doing between 1933 and 1945. This being said, let's talk about IWC and their military role. IWC, which stands for International Watch Company, is a luxury Swiss watch manufacturer that was founded in 1868 by an American watchmaker named Florentin Ariosto Jones. The Big Pilot's history specifically starts with the creation of the IWC Reference 436, also known as the Specialuhr für Flieger. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna butcher these pronunciations. The Special Pilot's Watch in the 1930s. These watches were large for their time because they needed to be legible under the challenging conditions a pilot faced. They also had to be accurate and reliable, capable of withstanding the changes in pressure and temperature found at different altitudes. The most famous of the Big Pilot watches came during World War II with the IWC Reference 431, which evolved into the Model 52 TSC, which means Tirette Seconde Centrale, or Central Seconds Hand. This was a design commissioned by the German Air Force, the Luftwaffe. This watch is known as the original Big Pilot, created in 1940. It had an enormous case diameter of 55 millimeters to accommodate the large pocket watch movements it housed, and it featured a distinctively large crown that could be operated with gloves. This classic watch had several key characteristics that defined it as a pilot's watch. After the war, the Big Pilot style faded somewhat until IWC revitalized it in 2002 with the modern incarnation of the Big Pilot. It featured a 46mm case, a 7-day power reserve, and the design that paid homage to the original 1940 models with a focus on legibility and precision. Since the 2002 reissue, the Big Pilot's family has expanded to include various models, complications, and materials while remaining true to its origins with large styles and crowns. Despite the adaptations, the core Big Pilot design still draws from its historical lineage, continuing a legacy as one of the most iconic pilot's watches in both aviation and horological history. After some time, IWC people were like, even though it's called the Big Pilot watch, maybe, just maybe, 46mm is a tad big. So they released it in a much more reasonable 43mm. So we get this masterpiece. The IWC Big Pilot 43 is beautifully crafted with a bold and classic aviation-inspired design. Its minimalist dial and large conical crown pay homage to the original 1940s IWC Pilot's watches. Powering the Big Pilot 43 is IWC's in-house 82-100 caliber movement. This automatic movement features the Peloton winding system with ceramic components, such as the winding gear, enhancing efficiency and durability. One of the things that I found curious was that this watch winds the other way around. So a regular mechanical watch winds forwards, but this watch winds backwards. With a 60-hour power reserve, its performance is both reliable and impressive, making it a stalwart companion for daily wear. Despite the larger size, the Big Pilot 43 sits comfortable on the wrist, thanks in part to the ergonomically designed locks. The watch comes with a leather strap, styled as the classic Flieger watches did. With its clean and uncluttered dial, the Big Pilot 43 offers exceptional legibility. The large hands and arm markers are coated in luminescent material, ensuring easy reading in low light conditions. This focus on readability is key for a watch with aviation heritage. The watch provides a water resistance of 10 bar or 100 meters, which is more than enough for everyday wear and unexpected splashes. That, let's be honest, if a fighter jet pilot has to worry about the water resistance of his watch, well, I guess he has a whole lot of other problems to focus on. The sturdy construction also ensures that the watch can withstand the rigors of daily use, living up to the adventurous spirit it embodies. IWC Schaffhausen has been creating masterful watches since 1868 and has a storied history, particularly in manufacturing pilot's watches. It is probably the most well-known pilot's watch manufacturer in the whole world, with a really rich history. But that mixed with new technology makes this an overall astounding watch. The retail price of this watch comes down to just a bit less than $10,000. While it sits at a higher price point, it offers exceptional build quality, a reliable in-house movement, and the prestige of owning a timepiece from an illustrious brand. In conclusion, the IWC Big Pilot 43 is a standout timepiece that combines a rich heritage with modern horological advancements, making it not just a watch, but a piece of history on the wrist.